Hey Piscatorians, welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you guys all had a chance to catch some spot prawns this season, because today I'm going to show you a quick, easy recipe that you can make at home, and it's delicious. A little something different than just butter and garlic. So stick with me and I'll show you how to make whiskey jerk spot prawns today. Okay guys, so the first thing we have to do is make our marinade for the spot prawns. So I made my own jerk rub. The ingredients to make this jerk rub are listed in the description below, so check that out. But basically we're going to need 2 tablespoons of the homemade jerk rub. And I suppose you could buy some over the store brand. I haven't done that because I make my own. This recipe has a little kick, not too bad. So we're going to go ahead and pour our 2 tablespoons into the bowl. Next thing we need is a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Use fresh squeezed lemon, it's just better that way. I've already taken some lemon juice and squeezed it, so you guys don't have to watch me forever do that. But that's right about a 1/4 cup, and it took about 2, medium-sized lemons. And then we're gonna go ahead and pour that in the marinade. I see I left a couple seeds, so we'll make sure we don't pour those in there. Okay, and now the fun part, the whiskey. Basically, bring this back, and we'll get rid of those seeds. But I'm using a Canadian whiskey, Ellington Reserve. It's 8-year aged. You can use any whiskey you like, bourbon even if you want. But this is what I'm going to use. We're going to pour right about a 1/2 cup, which I think is about all that's left. So yeah, that's going to get those spot prawns nice and happy. I'm just going to go ahead and pour that in our little bowl, like so. And then we're going to go ahead and just whisk this up real good. Like that. And then the next thing we need to do is go get our spot prawns out of the refrigerator and prepare those and then marinate them. Alright, so I've gone ahead and cleaned some of these spot prawns already. I left one to kind of show you what I do here. But basically, I remove the head off the spot prawn. Then you're just going to peel the shell right off, just like that. I kind of leave the tail on there. There's a little handle. You can take that off if you want. And then if you don't have access to spot prawns, I imagine that you can use like regular tiger prawn for this recipe, and it'll work just great too. And then the next thing you want to do is kind of, slice it right down the top here, get down to that GI tract. And if you can see that, there's the GI tract in the shrimp right there. And we're going to go ahead and just remove that right out of there. Just like that. Alright, now the next thing we got to do is go ahead and put these spot prawns in our marinade of the whiskey jerk seasoning and lemon juice, and just throw them right on in there. Let them get happy. And you want to make sure that they're good and coated. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and sit these back in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes. And then 5 minutes we'll come right back and then we'll cook them up, and you'll get to see how delicious they look. Alright, so just like that, 5 minutes is came and went. It's probably a lot faster for you than it was for me. So basically we have a cast iron skillet. In my house, unfortunately, we don't have natural gas, so we don't have a gas stove, and I like to cook with gas. So, easy fix for that. Cool little portable butane burner. Gets the job done. We're going to go ahead and get that fired on there. As you can see. Then we got some extra virgin olive oil. We're going to go ahead and, do about, a tablespoon or so of the extra virgin olive oil. Then we're going to put in 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter, And we're gonna let that get hot and happy. And then it'll be time to put those shrimp in there. You're gonna get to watch the whole cooking process here. You wanna get the cast iron good and hot. All right, so now the cast iron's good and hot. We're gonna get our marinated spot prawns here. Just drop them in the pan. Now we're going to let those cook for a minute or two on that side. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and flip them. Like so. We're just going to add a little bit of the reserved marinade in there like that. Get them nice and happy. In a couple minutes they'll be ready to go. Oh man, this smells super delicious. Alright guys, now we're just going to garnish it with a little fresh parsley. And that's all there is to it. We got Whiskey Jerk Spot Prawns. Guess we need to taste one. All right, here we go. Yep. Not bad. Well guys, those were delicious. Appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully it's a new recipe that you'd like to try. If you like today's content, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber yet. Thanks for watching, and as always, tight lines.